And I'm going to come to WordPress address URL and site address URL. And what I'm going to do is just click right here and type www dot. I'm going to come down to this field and type www dot. Okay, and make sure that this looks correct, and it is correct. And I will click Save Changes. Okay, and WordPress will log us out. So let's log back in with the new password we just created. And let's log in. Okay, and let's go back to our online store and refresh, make sure that www is there. And the www is there. So, looks much better, looks like a real URL. So that's great. And the next thing that we need to do is we need to install the WooCommerce plugin. And we need to add new here. Now WordPress, this content management system of WordPress, has this feature of plugins right here, which basically allows all of the developers out there and everyone in the world to help WordPress be a better content management system. So they are adding these plugins that make WordPress a better experience for everyone. Now this plugin is called WooCommerce, and this is a plugin that makes e-commerce a lot easier on your site. So it's going to add all sorts of features that are going to allow us to add products, add shipping information, tax information, ways to add payments, and stuff like that. Once we install it, I will be able to explain it a little better to you. So WooCommerce, excelling e-commerce. Let's click install now on that. And OK. And we just click activate plugin here. Welcome to WooCommerce. You're almost ready to start selling. Okay. So let's click install WooCommerce pages. Okay, we have it. Now we can see in our menu here that WooCommerce has been added right here. So this gives us a lot of really cool options that are going to make selling products on our site a lot easier. Now let's look at the steps that we have laid out for creating our online store. And let's see what we've done. So we have registered our domain name. We have our URL on the internet, so we have a website address where our visitors can find us. So that is done. We have gone and gotten web hosting. This is done. We have installed WordPress on our site. That's done. We have also gone to Woo Themes, and we have installed one of the most popular e-commerce themes. And now we're in the process of setting our website up. So we will be adding our products to our website. We'll be adding pages. We'll be adding a payment solution, widgets, and all of that jazz to make our website start to look pretty and like a really professional online store. So let's continue with this. The next thing that we need to do is we need to create a couple pages. So let's go to Pages. And we can see that after we downloaded this WooCommerce plugin, that it has added a lot of useful pages and tabs that will help us accept payments and make our online store a lot easier for everyone. But the first thing we need to do here is we need to add a couple new pages. So let's title this page Home, and let's publish that. And we also need to create one more page. We need to title this one Blog. So let's publish that as well. Once we've created these pages, and once we click on pages, we can see that we've just created this blog page, and we've just created a page titled Home right here. The next thing we need to do is we need to go into Settings, And let's go to reading. And here where it says front page displays, we need to select a static page. We need to select home here for the front page, and for our post page, we're going to want to select blog. Okay, and let's hit save. Okay, now that we've done that, let's go to our store and refresh, see what we've just done. Okay, so like I said, after downloading the WooCommerce plugin, it has added a lot of pages that they're going to be helpful for us in setting up our site. And you've probably noticed that home is listed twice here in the menu. Now I want to go ahead and fix that right now. So let's go back into our dashboard. And to do this, let's go to Appearance and Menus here. And here it says Menu Name. Let's enter in a menu name. So we can just title this Menu. And hit Create Menu. And menu should have been added into our primary menu in this drop down. We want to select Menu for that. And let's hit Save. Okay. And let's come down here where it says Pages right here. We're going to select the pages that we want to show up in our menu right here on our site. So we're going to do that right now. Let's go back into our dashboard. And let's select the pages we'd like to show up that are going to be the most helpful for our visitors. So I'm going to select blog, home, my account, edit my address, view order, change password, under my account. Checkout I won't select because as we can see, checkout has been added here automatically from our plugin. But I will select shop, and I'll select cart. Let's click add to menu, and we can see that we've just added these. And now we can drag and drop these in the order that we want them to appear in our menu. So I think home should be first, and this should be good for now. So let's hit save and see what that has done. Let's go to our store, let's refresh. And it looks like we just have one home. All right. Okay. Now the next thing I want to do is I want to add a nice, good-looking, big cover image for our homepage. And the first thing that our visitors will see when they come to our homepage is obviously our homepage, and we want that to look attractive to them, and we want it to appeal to them so they're going to stay and continue shopping on our site. So to do that, and actually, I'm sorry, let's add a custom link to our homepage. So let's go back to our online store. Let's copy our main domain name. So for me, I'm just going to copy www.creatinganonlinestoreiseasy.com. So I've copied that. I'm going to enter that into this URL field. And I'm just going to label that home. Okay, and I'm going to remove this one and drag home to the top. And let's save. So we can see that I've made it so, let's refresh again. I've made it so when you click home, you're directed to your actually main domain name. Now I want to update this page and start making this look like a real online store. So I'm going to go back into Pages. I am going to click on Home, and I'm going to add a cover image for the website. So I've got an image I would like to add. I think this is it. So I'm going to open that up. Okay. Now I'm going to select size here as full size. And I don't want this to link to anywhere, so I'm going to select none right here. And I can name this as well. So I'm going to be setting up just a sample online store, so I'm going to be selling fake shoes to serve as an example here. And I'm going to click Insert into Page. Got that picture there. We'll also see under Page Attributes here, there's a field under Template. I'm going to select full width here. There it is. And I'm going to click Update. And I'm going to go back to the online store and I'm going to refresh. And we can see that there is now an image here. Now, for your online store, you can create, I would recommend creating an image probably in Photoshop, a unique image, and you can even add your own text into your image, so it'll be unique to your store. Now I want to get rid of this home text right here. So to do that, I'm just going to simply delete home title here, and I'm going to click Update. And then I'm going to go back to the online store, and I'm going to refresh. And we've gotten rid of that. And you may even want to add a little bit of text under your main image, which is definitely doable. If I can just get my cursor in the right field, and we can type anything here. Welcome to my online store. I am so excited. We are up and running. Let's update. Okay. Okay, so we're coming along here. Let's take a look at the menu once again and make sure that it is to our liking. So I'm going to go back to Appearance, Menus, and we probably would like to have Shop appear right next to Home. So I'm going to drag this up here. And one thing that's pretty cool about this is that it's so simple to use. I don't know if I really need change password, view order, edit my address to be main menu items really, but I think it would make sense for a change password to be in a drop-down menu under my account. And all I'm doing right here is just dragging this over and dropping it. Absolutely no coding or anything. That's what's so cool about WordPress. But now I'm just going to save menu like that. I'm going to go back to the online store. I'm going to refresh it. And we can see that our menu has been decreased pretty drastically. And under my account, we have added those menu items. So a lot more cleaner look here. Much better, I think. Okay, next thing I want to do is, I keep looking at this misstyle image. Let's replace that text with the name of our online store. And I will just add a sample logo that I have created to replace that text. And I will go to, let's see, misstyle right here. And we'll just click on misstyle here. And let's scroll down, and right here under General Settings, there will be a field for Custom Logo. So I have grabbed a logo from, I've just gone and grabbed a free logo from Vistaprint.com. Now, as an online store, you'll probably want to have a graphic designer create a unique logo for your store. But I will just grab a logo just to serve as an example for you. So I have grabbed this logo, so I'm going to upload that. And that should be good. Let's save all changes. Insert into post, I'm sorry. Okay, and let's save all changes down here. Update it. Let's go back to our online store and refresh. and we can see that our logo did not show up. So if your logo did not show up, I know how we can fix this. We need to go back into the dashboard and come back to the area where we've uploaded our logo and uncheck this enable text-based site tagline. So we uncheck that. Let's go back and click save all changes again. And let's go back to our store and let's refresh now. Okay, and now we have our unique logo for our online store, which is fantastic. So the next things I want to do is I actually want to start loading our products into our store. So let's begin doing that. And like I said, I'm creating a shoe store. So for me, I'm going to be selling shoes to serve as an example for everyone out there. But maybe you'll be selling other things, other items, other goods, other forms of clothing, really anything to the rest of the world. Okay, and before we start adding products onto our online store, there are a couple of things we need to do before we do that. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to update the misstyle theme and make sure that we are showing the correct currency to our visitors and we're able to accept the right currency that we would like. So to do this, we want to go to WooCommerce here and let's go to settings. Let's click that. And right now the default currency is in pounds. So I'm in the US and I would like to accept US dollars. So I'm going to select United States and I'm in New York. So I will select New York, and the currency will be USD. And I'm going to accept payment from all countries. Okay. Save changes. Okay. Now that we have that fixed, let's start creating categories for the products we're going to load onto our site. So we're going to go to products and categories. And since I'm selling shoes, I'm going to create a few different shoe categories. So I'm going to name it New Balance, and in slug, I'm going to type New Balance. And I'm going to add that as a product category. And you can see it's been added there. I'm also going to add Adidas. And add Adidas in slug. Add product category. And I'm also going to add Nike. So I'm going to add Nike. Add product category. Okay. So we have 3 different categories of shoes. I'm going to hit apply. Now we can start adding products. Let's go to products here, and I'm going to click on add product in the left menu. First product I'm going to load is a New Balance shoe. So I'm going to title this New Balance 1. And I'm going to add media. And now I've already uploaded this into WordPress from my computer. So this is already in the media library. When you're uploading images from your computer, you're going to want to upload files here and select from your computer. But I've already done that. So I'm going to select the photo. I'm going to select full size. And I actually want this product image to link to a bigger image of the photo. So I'm going to keep it on media file here. And I'm going to select insert into product. Okay. And down here we can add a little description of the product. This is a great pair of shoes. And here on layout, at the bottom of the page, you're going to want to select different layouts. So I'm going to select this layout. If you don't select this layout, then your product description and image is going to look funny on your page. It's basically going to be way over to the right, so it's going to look kind of screwed up, so if you don't do that. Okay, coming along here. Now is when we get to probably the trickiest part of making your online store. But luckily, I've done this before, so I can explain to you how to set it up and how it works. So, since I am selling shoes, under product data here, I'm going to have to select a variable product. Since I'm going to want to sell shoes in multiple different sites.